Hey everyone, it's Esmond, and there's going to be a big event coming up in November. It's going to be held over in the US, in Utah, Salt Lake City, and it's called the Magic Summit. It's being organized by our friends over at Kingdoms TV, and they have kindly invited me over as a content creator. There's going to be a whole lot of other content creators as well as influencers and artists and some pro players as well. So it's looking to be a really big event. And it's very exciting for me because it's going to be my first ever overseas, Magic event. There's going to be tournaments there, 10Ks, 5Ks, all different formats from Modern to Pioneer and of course, Commander. So it's going to be a big chance for me to meet all of you overseas viewers, especially those in the US, get in some games in person with you, even record a few games. That's what I'm really excited about. So if you're interested to take part in this event, go check out the details in the website link below. And if you do decide to buy tickets, please use my affiliate code ESMON and you'll get 5% off your entire checkout order. And show it to me in person when we meet there, and I'll bring some free merch for you as well. I've learned from the previous game not to be the highest life total. Lessons have been learned. Good. So because it's our second game today, we'll be referencing the first game quite a bit. So if you haven't watched that game, go watch the previous episode.
You had 1 week!
You had one week.
Yes.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel for another episode of Quintessential Commander. My name is Esmond.
I'm Paul. I'm Matt.
I'm Liang Ying.
And hopefully this episode is coming out exactly 1 week after the last episode because we are filming 2 games today and this is the second game. And I just want to say a big shout out once again to the patrons. Thank you so much for supporting us. Patrons of course get early access. They can watch these videos 1 day before. They can play spell table games with me, and at the highest tier, they get free signed exclusive merch. If you want merch, you can go check out our web store. It is quintessentialcommander.com. We have playmats and we have t-shirts, but they will not be signed. But of course, every one of you who subscribes, comments, likes and shares this with your friends helps us so much. So thank you so much for that. And another big shout out to our camera equipment sponsor, Black Magic Design. These guys are loaning us these 2 cameras here for our faces. So, the reason why we're doing 2 episodes is because of Double Masters. So double episodes, you get it? You get it, right? And for this episode, instead of playing with a patron requested commander, I am playing with one of my newest commander decks in this box. It is Tazri, the Beacon of Unity. So the reason why I'm using this box is because I have these very special cards.
Oh
no.
This is bad.
And the name of this deck is
Tazri the Dungeon Crawler.
The name of this deck is Party at Baldur's Gate. So it's all about party, it's all about initiative and venturing to the dungeons and gates. That's it. That's my new 5-color deck.
We kill Esmond. Unlike Esmond, this game I'll also be playing a patron suggested deck. I'll be playing Neera, Wild Mage. The theme of this deck, or rather my construction of it, is irresponsible deck building. This deck is completely irresponsible and I aim for 60% of the spells I cast this game to be the spells I never casted originally.
So I'm playing a patron suggested deck as well. I'm playing Myrkul, Lord of Bones. So I'm just going to play creatures with abilities, and if they die while Myrkul's out there, they'll come back and get me more value. Very simple.
Alright, so today I'm playing Kamahl.
That's right.
This is a patron suggested deck. However, the way I'm taking this deck is a bit different from most, and I'll be using lands to do combat.
Cool.
Combat lands.
Combat lands.
Alright, so those are the decks we are playing today. If you want to see more episodes like this where we do multiple episodes each time,
Send me an editor.
your support is greatly appreciated. Go check out the Patreon page. We are trying to get another editor to help out so that we can make more episodes. So if you want to support, please go check the Patreon out. And let's go! Okay, and this time it will not be Paul who starts first.
Oh
It's
no.
gonna be Paul. 5 times in a row? 5 times in a row?
Oh, there we go.
Of course, last this time.
Very nice.
Alright,
It's only
okay.
fair.
Sure, finally I go first. Draw for the turn. I will play a 3 top village tapped and I will say go.
Nice.
The first land already attacking land.
It's an 8.
The game plan is going.
My turn draw. Oh my goodness. I'll lay a training center and pass the turn.
Nice. I will draw. And I will play a Dimir Guildgate.
That looks familiar.
And I will pass the turn.
I will draw. I will lay the most powerful land in Commander, Command Tower.
Nice.
And I will say go.
Untap, draw for my turn. I would play a mountain. Okay, I'll tap 2, I'll cast Rampant Growth.
Sure.
Alright, I'll put a forest into play tapped and I'll say go.
Okay, on Liang's end step, tap for blue, and I'll go to my turn. Untap, okay, draw. I'll lay island, I'll cast an EZ Signet, and it will remain an EZ Signet.
Okay,
nice.
great. I'm done. Untap. I will draw. I'll play a Prismatic Vista. It's a fetch land. I'll pay 1 life, and I will search my library. A basic land. Okay, so I will find a forest, it will enter untapped. I will tap 2, and I will play UNT Malison. It's a 2 mana 2/1 snake roll. It can't be blocked as long as it's attacking alone. And that's all you need to know.
Delve Dungeons.
Yes.
Which means that we need to know what the next part is. So, venture.
Yeah, combat damage venture.
Combat deck? Oh no.
And I'll pass.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. I'll play a forest. And in keeping with my commander's name, Myrkul, Lord of Bones,
No.
I will tap 2 and I'll cast a gold
Myr.
Mir tribal! Mir tribal!
That makes sense.
Makes perfect sense.
I'll say go.
Draw for turn. I'll play a mountain. Tap for 3. Our adventure beans, fertile footsteps.
Adventure Beanstalk.
Adventure Beanstalk!
So I search for a basic land. I search for forest and put into play.
It goes on adventure!
Yes, it goes on an adventure. Where's the adventure card? I will tap 1 forest. I'll play Elvish Reclaimer.
Wow.
So Elvish Reclaimer is just to help me filter out the lands I need. I will say go.
Okay, my turn. Tap, okay, draw. So I'll tap 2 and cast everyone's favorite band card, Expressive Iteration.
Very nice.
Judge.
So I'll look at top 3. Ooh. Shit!
Yes!
Oh,
All 3 hits.
All 3 hits.
I'll exile this one. I'll put this one in my hand. I really hope I get there. And then this one on the bottom. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I can play the exile card. I play Halimah Depths. I look at the top 3 cards and put them in any order. Oh, what do you know? Decent. Yep. Okay. I've arranged them. And 7 cards. I end my turn.
I will draw. Sweet. Move to combat.
Oh no!
Well, let's do what Paul did last game and go around the table. No, do it. Paul,
Right.
2 damage,
2
unblockable.
damage.
So, on combat damage, I will venture into the first dungeon of the day, the Lost Mine of Fan Delver. So I'm here at the cave entrance.
Very
and I will
nice.
scry 1.
Oh, nice. Actually, it's quite dangerous. Like he's just venturing every turn.
It gets dangerous once he completes a dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then later he throws down the Radiant Solar and then starts.
Alright, I will leave that on top. Alright, and then I'll play a Boros Guildgate. And I'll pass.
He's 20% there.
Yes.
I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. I'll lay a forest. Then I'll tap 3. I will play a Morbid Opportunist.
Again? That looks familiar.
Yes.
I feel like we've mobbed too much today. We've really mobbed too much today.
I will move to combat.
Stand back, he's about to mob.
I have a ninja.
I'm wide open.
You're wide open. Alright, I'll hit you, Matthew. You can
One?
Just a one,
One.
yep.
I'll take one.
Mirror. Yep, I'm done.
Draw for my turn. Oh no, what is this? I don't want this. I will tap 2, turning my 3 top village into a 3/3 green ape.
Very nice.
Doing what the deck was made to do.
Yes. I'll move to combat
Okay.
And attack as
and attack Esmond with a 3/3 ape.
Fine, I'll take it. 8 damage.
And I will say go.
my turn. Tap. Okay, draw. Play an island. And end my turn.
What? I will untap.
Hey man, like I said, irresponsible deck building.
Draw. Move to combat. UNT Malison will move around the table and go at Liang Ying.
It can't be blocked, right?
It cannot be blocked.
Sure.
So 2 damage.
Sure, I'll take 2.
You venture.
I will venture into the mine tunnels and make a treasure token.
Bad.
Ding ding ding.
Ramp.
Ramp. Then I shall sack the treasure and tap 3 more. And I will play Pierce Whim.
I have no idea. Okay.
Only you don't have a thing, right?
Just give me a search for land.
No. All of you are foes.
Oh, you said it yourself. You have declared it.
You declared it.
I am a friend to
Fine.
myself. Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
This is war.
So I'll search for land, and then each of you sack an artifact or enchantment you control.
Okay, I will sack the Golmir. Mobile opportunities will see the Golmir die. And I will draw a card.
He still mobs.
So Pierce Whim will search out a Gaunt Gate.
Yes.
You will enter the field untapped. Oh, tapped. Sorry.
Yep.
Then I'll play my land for turn, which is a Rakdos Guild Gate. Untapped.
Nice.
And that's it. I'll pass.
I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. I will lay a swamp. I will tap 2, and I will play a Blight Soil Druid.
That's not a mirror.
No, it's not. There are only so many mirrors. And I will say go.
End of Paul's turn, I will tap 2 and activate Elvish Reclaimer's ability. So I sacrifice a forest and search for land card. Okay, so I'll search for Fabled Passage and put into play tap. So it's my turn. I will untap, draw for the turn. I will play a Cindered Glade untapped because I have 2 or more basic lands.
Very nice.
I will sacrifice Fabled Passage, searching for a forest, and it comes into play untapped because I have 4 or more lands.
Yep.
So okay, what I will do is, I will tap 3 lands. I will cast Jeska Thrice Reborn with a loyalty counter of 1.
Oh, nice.
So far first time lah.
Yes, first time.
Okay.
So what I will do is I will remove 1 counter and ping the Yuan
I was not expecting.
I was not expecting you.
Well, I guess it must have been very threatening. It didn't even get to go around the table.
No more dungeon delving.
Okay.
Mobile opportunities will see the creature die.
Okay, sure.
I'll draw a card.
See, stop letting him draw cards.
That was amazing.
And I would say go.
But sure. I planned that turn wrongly.
Irresponsible deck.
Yeah, irresponsible deck building. Oh well, I'll lay Izzet Boilerworks and return the island to my hand, and then now I have to discard for turn.
Okay.
Yeah. I will discard the island actually.
Alright.
Yep, go.
Draw. Excellent. I'll play untapped Izzet Guild Gate.
Very nice.
I'll tap 3, and I'll play White Plume Adventurer.
What the hell is this?
It's an orc cleric. When it ETBs, I will take the initiative.
It's untapper, right?
Is that untapper? Is that untapper?
So initiative says when I take it, if you're in a dungeon, advance to the next room.
Oh, okay.
So I am in a dungeon. I will advance to the dark pool. Each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life.
Okay, sure.
And then I see you guys are not impressed. I will tap 3, and I will play Imoen, the Mystic Trickster.
Okay, what initiative does this do?
It's a human rogue wizard.
At the beginning of your end step, if you have the initiative, draw a card, draw another card if you complete dungeon. Okay, I'm countering that.
No!
Counter
It
spell.
has ward 2.
No. No, Esman, no. No.
Okay, that's dangerous.
Well, it's been counted. That's my card draw. I'll pass.
Alright, I'll untap. I'll draw for turn. Oh, that's powerful. I'll lay land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll tap 2 for a leaden mirror.
Okay, sure.
More mirrors.
More mirrors.
More mirrors.
Where's the copper mirror?
I will say go.
At the end of Paul's turn, I'll activate Elvish Reclaimer.
Oh, very nice.
I will sack a mountain this time to search for a... Actually, now is a very good time to get the Field of Ruin, right?
No, it's not.
I don't know. Up to you.
Okay, I'll search for a wooded foothills and put into play tapped. Then I shuffle my library.
Just fetching out fetch lands.
Untap, draw for my turn. Oh, I drew a land. This is pretty bad. I would play Khan's Bastion.
And fetch.
I will tap for 4. I will cast Waker of the Wilds.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. I like that card.
Okay.
Makes your lands into creatures.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go into combat. Elvish Reclaimer goes at Esmond. It's a 3-4.
Yeah, I'll give you the initiative. I'll take 3. There you go. I'm not giving you my big ass dungeon.
So I have the smallest dungeon.
Yes.
Undercity. So search for basic land. I will search for a mountain and put it into my hand. I've played my land. Okay, I'll end my turn.
Tap. Okay. Draw. I'll lay a reliquary tower.
Oh,
Poor sequencing. That's what it was. Poor sequencing. Yeah, okay, I'll tap 6, I'll cast Neera.
alright. Boom, 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 boom. 2/7. Alright, let's kill Neera. No! I will draw. I'll tap 4 and I'll play Seasoned Dungeoneer. When it ETBs, I will take the initiative.
Very nice.
Someone just asking to be beaten.
I will move into the final Temple of Dumathion and draw a card. So I have officially completed a dungeon.
Very nice.
And I will move to combat. So White Plume Adventurer, because Matthew's at highest life, and I don't want to anger Liang Ying.
Why? Liang is so peaceful.
I will go at Matthew, so it will get protection from creatures and it will explore. So that triggers first. Explore.
Then.
It is a Triumphant Adventurer.
Very nice.
I will leave that on top, and the other Adventurer will get a +1 counter.
Wow.
Okay.
Take 4.
Yep. Second meme. I'll tap 1. I'll play a Soul Ring.
Okay.
I will tap 3, using this for white. I will play Harper Recruiter, the 3/1 flying human. But the attacks, I can look at top 4 of my library and reveal a creature that has one of these party subtypes. And then that's it for me. I will miss my land drop.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will untap.
I will 2 untap.
Right.
Yes.
Kind of disgusting, but sure.
I will tap 5 mana. I will cast Cinder Haze.
Wretch.
What does that do?
It says I tap, target player discards a card. Play this ability only during my turn. Put a -1/-1 counter on Cinder-based wreck.
Oh,
Untap
right.
Cinder-based
Okay.
wreck.
Okay, sure.
So you have to make sure my commander does not land next turn.
Or he will just brrr the hand.
Yeah.
Brrr.
I will
Okay,
say
Paul,
go.
that's unfriendly.
That's very unfriendly.
You are officially full.
Yeah.
Paul sense that I will crack wooded foothills. Search for a mountain.
Okay.
I would tap 3 mana, activating Breaker of the Wilds, putting 1/1 on the treetop village. So it's a 1/1 creature now.
Sure.
Yep, that's still a land. So it's my turn. Draw for turn. I play a mountain. I'll tap for 5. I'll cast the Mending of Dominaria.
Okay, sure.
I need a. So I put the top 2 into my graveyard, then I may return a creature card to my hand.
Wait.
Reveal Ashaya and Rugged Highlands.
Ring, man.
So I will
Good one.
return Ashaya to my hand.
Draw. The Wretch doesn't have persist, right?
No, it doesn't.
I actually have to have fun with Neera first, then only I can kill the Wretch. So funnily is, I'm going to cast Reality Shift targeting the Wretch, but not really. But not really.
Wait, so Neera triggers.
I'll cast a Sapphire Dragon.
Reality Shift would have been so much better.
No. It's okay. It's okay. I'm prepared. I'll landing bot the Wretch.
Okay, this is fair. The moment opportunities will see the wretch die, and I'll draw a card.
Good job.
Good turn.
You got a 7 mana dragon out of that. That's crazy.
Pretty good.
Okay, I'll tap 2. I'll cast with Foot Boots. Do I tap up and make Neera hexproof? Yeah, okay. I'll make Neera hexproof.
Okay.
Done.
I will untap. On my upkeep, I will take the initiative because I have the initiative. And because I have the initiative, I will go into the big ass Undercity.
The big one.
The
Not
big
the
one.
small one, the
Not
big
the tiny
one.
puny
Yeah,
one. Oh no, but I need to search my library.
That's good.
Oh well.
Oh well. Oh no. So I will shuffle away my adventurer and find a basic land. I find a plains, it will go into my hand, and then I will draw for turn. Well, I guess I will play a Golgari Guildgate. And I will move to combat. White Plume will go at Matthew. Harper will go at Liang Ying. And the Seasoned Dungeoneer will go at Paul. So I have a bunch of attack triggers. So first of all, I will Seasoned Dungeoneer. I will give my White Plume Adventurer protection from creatures, and it will explore. So let's do that first. Explore. Wow. I'll leave that on top. And we get a +1 counter. And then, oh shit, what's the perk? The trigger. Okay, first time playing this deck, but anyway, Harper Recruiter will then trigger. So I will look at the top 4 cards of my library. and I will whiff.
That's an amazing play.
Terrible. It's all part of venturing into the dungeon. You don't know what you're gonna find.
Sure.
It's an unknown territory.
Keep telling yourself that yes, protection of creatures, right?
Yes.
Okay, take 5.
I'm trying to get my life total down.
I take 3.
Yeah,
I'll take 3 as well.
But you all laugh at me. I will take tap 6 and overload Winds of Abandon.
You what?
Exile.
Dun, dun.
Fair. This makes sense.
Okay, in response. So I will step 2, I will sacrifice a 3-top village, activating the Elvish Reclaimer ability. I will search for a Yavimaya.
Ooh.
To play tap.
So resolves? Yep. All of you get to find lands. Okay, so you all found your lands?
Yep.
And yeah, I played the wrong land. I'll pass.
Okay, I will untap. Wow, look at all the mana I have now.
Oh yes, I will untap too.
I'll draw. I'll tap the Reliquary Tower. I'll play Soul Ring. I'll tap a Forest and a Plains. I'll cast a Devoted Druid.
All these scary things.
I will tap 7. I will cast Myrkul.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
That's bad. I will say go.
Yeah, draw form. Then Mending triggers. Mill 2, Wilderness, and Notani.
Rig.
I mean, return a creature card. Is there any other creature card?
No, that's why
Return Mutani to hand. Okay, I'll tap for 4. I will cast Guardian Project.
Okay.
Alright.
So I'll tap for 6, and I'll cast Mutani.
Of course you cast one
Yeah. So enters the battlefield. Guardian Project sees it, and I will draw a card. Oh, nice. And I'll play a Slackwood Bridge for my turn.
Very nice.
Okay.
And I would say go.
My turn, untap, keep, draw. Tap 6, I'll cast my commander. Atari.
Here it comes. Italy to the rescue.
Now equips your first to Atari.
Okay.
Sure.
Combat.
Who?
Paul will gladly take it because he wants his life down to
Yeah.
Kirapola.
More lah.
Doing Paul.
Okay, anyway, trigger first lah.
Alright,
trigger first.
so
2, 3. Fear of Ruin.
Terrible.
okay, all the
I
lands are
will
exiled.
block with Devoted Druid.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, then he dies, then he gets that copy.
It dies, I will exile it, and I'll get a copy of Devoted Druid as an enchantment.
Enchantment Druid.
Enchantment Druid.
It's infinite mana already.
Infinite green.
Infinite green mana.
Yeah, that was very underwhelming. Done.
Okay. Okay, upkeep. I will move further into the Undercity. I will scry 2. I will put both below. Then I will draw. I'll play a Plains. And I will move to combat. Okay, Paul. I will attack you with Harper Recruiter and White Plume Adventurer.
I can't block the fire.
So same triggers. Dungeoneer will give the Adventurer protection and then it will explore. So I will trigger. I'll trigger Harper Recruiter first.
Right, we'll do it right this
Yes,
time.
I'll look at the top 4 cards.
Of course.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I can put any number, but there's only one. It is Burako's party leader.
That's a good one.
I feel like I've heard this name before.
Yeah. So it goes to my hand. And then the adventurer will explore.
Land.
Land goes to my hand.
Wow.
And then damage.
Yeah, I'm not blocking.
8 damage.
Okay, I'll take 8.
So I'll tap 4 mana. Yeah, cast Burako's party leader.
Alright.
And then I think Tazri costs warrior. So I'll tap 2 mana for my commander.
Alright.
Tazri. Very nice. So something and a white. Yep, so Tazri is out. I will pass the turn.
Pass the turn to Paul's infinite green mana.
I will untap
I will
my infinite
untap.
green mana.
My creatures.
I will draw for turn.
With infinite green mana. And now I cast Helix Pinnacle.
I don't know, there's only one, payoff in this deck. I'll play a Plains. Then I'll tap my Soul Ring for 2 mana. I'll tap this for black. I'll cast a Woe Strider. Enters.
yes.
I will make a goat.
Goat.
I get a goat. I can't do anything with it. Kinda don't have gas. I'm just gonna die to Multani. I'll delay it by 1 turn. I'll vindicate it.
He's destroyed.
Oh, okay.
Destroy.
For now.
For now. For now. No, I'll say go.
I'll draw for my turn. I will activate the Mending of Dominaria. So I will... Let me think. Mutani on the stack. Okay. Mending of Dominaria on the stack. I'll tap 2. I will return Mutani to my hand.
Yeah.
and I'll return these two to my hand. Mending triggers, and I will bring back
All your
all
lands.
lands.
And then you shuffle your library. Holy crap.
Sick.
Mending goes to the graveyard, and all this comes into my play. These two comes into play tap, and I will gain 1 life.
Very nice.
Since we are at it, I'll just sack the favorite passage and Hooded Foothills to find for 2 more lands.
Okay.
Do I even have enough base 6 left? Okay, so it's like this now. What do I do?
Multani Fling.
Multani flip. Holy shit.
I'll pay 6 and I'll cast Multani.
Yay! It's now 19,
So,
right?
so it's this Guardian Project, I draw a card. I'll play my Yavimaya for the turn.
18.
Yeah, sure, I will cast Kamahl.
Oh no. So 21.
So Kamahl enters the battlefield, I Guardian Project Seeds, I draw a card.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do now. I will end the turn. I will discard Price of Glory, and I will discard Splendid Reclamation.
Yeah, you don't need that anyway.
I will say go.
Tap. Gape. Draw. I have the safe play, and I have the irresponsible play.
How irresponsible is the deck?
Exactly
It's an irresponsible deck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, I cast Neera.
Oh.
Italy goes, or what?
Yeah, and then I go combat.
Oh, right, because
That's
you cast-
strong.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's very irresponsible.
Yes, okay, so Italy swings at Paul.
Attack trigger.
Attack trigger.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Whenever it attacks, I can return a land and get +2/+2.
Okay, so I cast Slap Hammer, but not really.
And go below.
Strong.
Strong.
Multani will just come back though.
The party leader.
Or is it just delay Multani anyway?
Why are you trying to delay Multani? Why?
It might be Multani. Because Multani and Jeska is...
Sure, just destroy it then. Give me the monkey.
The alternative is take 50. What? 54 damage eh?
Sure, Multani dies.
Yeah, Multani.
Uh,
My mountain is exile. Yours is 1, right? Okay, it's exile. Then I cast Chromatic Lantern.
No. Yeah. Okay, blockers.
6.
Exactly 6. All right, I will take that 6.
All part of the plan.
Wow. So you're equal to half your life. total.
Yes.
Okay, done.
Alright, on your end step, I will tap my 4 mana
Why you do this?
to activate Tazri.
What do you do?
Look at the top 6. It's a collected company, but not so good. Oh my gosh.
so good.
So bad. I needed this card. Alright, so 2 creatures, a wizard and a cleric.
I won't complain. That seems pretty good.
So they both go to my hand. Then I will untap. And on my upkeep, I have the initiative.
Really?
Yes! Ooh, I can goad target creature.
You what? Still goading.
Tut tut.
Yes, I will goad target creature. It will be Myrkul.
Okay.
Yep, then I'll draw for turn. I'll play a Simic Guildgate. 7 gates.
Oh no.
I'll tap 4, and I shall play the Midnight Pathlighter. Creatures you control can't be blocked except by legendary creatures.
Okay.
Whenever one or more creatures you control do combat damage, venture into the dungeon.
Wow. So if he attacks 3, he gets 3 in, he gets 3 triggers, right?
Yes, yeah. But you have a legendary creature
That's right.
that can block.
I have a legendary creature.
I have a legendary creature.
We all have legendary creatures that can block.
So I will move to combat.
Okay.
You can't venture into Undercity with a regular venture ability, right? It needs to be with the initiative, right?
No, I can't enter the Undercity.
No, you can't enter, but he can venture.
Venture is just move to the next room in the dungeon.
So he's already in the dungeon because of the initiative. So the venture will just make him go further down the Undercity as a dungeon.
So venture still works because I'm already in a dungeon. Okay. Yep, so Harper recruiter at Paul, White Plume at Liang Ying, and everything else at Matthew.
Well, I can't block.
So I have a whole bunch of attack triggers first.
Yep.
So let's go Burakos first. Defending player loses 4. Yep, so you lose 4, and I get 4 treasures. And then Harper recruiter, I will look at the top 4. Seriously? I'll find a rogue.
Very nice.
And then Seasoned Dungeoneer will give White Plume Adventurer protection from creatures, and it will explore.
Right.
Navigation.
Very familiar.
I will leave it at the top.
Alright.
And this goes to 3. Okay, then blocks.
I can't block.
I can't block.
There's no buffs or anything, right?
No buffs.
Okay, then Neera blocks Tazri.
Okay, so damage then. So 3, 6, 5. And Pathlighter will trigger 3 times. I will venture 3 times into the dungeon. Oh no.
Nice!
Draw.
Oh right, okay, so I'll go to the archives first. Thank you, Paul. I will draw a card.
Okay.
And then I'll go into the Throne of the Dead 3. Reveal the top 10 cards of my library. And I get to put a creature card, which gets hexproof and plus 3 counters. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
What's he doing?
Put a creature.
Yeah, put a creature
Oh,
card.
should be party girl.
You mean Radiant Solar? I will choose the highest mana value.
This makes sense.
Okay, sure.
Very nice.
It will be Radiant Solar.
See, just as I predicted 3 turns ago, Radiant Solar.
Yes, you did. Okay, so I still have one more venture on this deck, but I can't go into the Undercity. So I will venture into Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
You gain 1 life.
I will gain 1 life.
Alright.
And then when Radiant Solar ETBs, I will venture into the next one, which is the Scry one. I will put this on the bottom. I will tap 3, and I will play my Glasspool Mimic.
Okay.
It will ETB and copy the Radiant Solar.
No!
Yay!
Okay.
So it will trigger and the Radiant Solar will trigger. So 2 more times. I will go into the Twisted Caverns.
Yep.
I will make Kamahl cannot attack next turn.
Okay.
And then I will scry 2. Ooh, I'll put 1 on top, 1 below. Then I will tap 3. I will play the Navigation Orb.
Wait.
Oh.
Before this resolves,
Oh no.
how likely is the Gates win?
I mean, if he gets there, I'll give it to him.
Paul, is Mazes End already in his head?
No, I didn't see it. I only saw him scry a Farsi to the bottom.
Hey, what? Why are you looking at that?
No, because I can deal with Navigation Orb, but I want to be irresponsible.
Okay, I will tell you that it's pretty likely because you all already saw this.
Oh, better.
Oh, this one
okay.
is search for any land, not just basic.
Yeah.
Any land.
Oh. Okay, fine, I'll be responsible.
No!
Do irresponsible.
I can do the board.
No!
Okay, then I'll cast one song targeting Navigation Orb, but not really.
Do it!
Holy shit!
Okay. Wow, okay, so you get Navigation Orb.
I counter desertion. I counter Navigation Orb.
You get
Yeah.
desertion.
And I-
Okay, there you go. Yes! Well, then in that case, I'll just tap my final white and I'll play the Weathered Wayfarer.
Alright.
Yep.
So, venture.
Yep.
Well, let's exile the top 2 cards and I may play them.
Yep.
Wait, must I play them immediately?
You may play them, yeah. You must make the decision now.
Yep, so I will exile top 2, I will exile the mountain, I will tap 4 for Severock's Tome.
Yep.
So all my treasures. And then I will scry 3.
Wow, he went through the entire dungeon in 1 turn.
Yep.
That's impressive.
Radiant Solar!
1 on top and 2 below. And then when Severock's Tome ETBs, I take the initiative. So I'll go into the Mad Wizard's Lair.
Wow.
So I will draw 3 cards and reveal them. Thwart the Grave, Guildgate, and Triumph. So I will cast Thwart the Grave for free. So I have a Rogue and I have a Wizard.
Your team really
Okay.
So they both come to the field. And then I'll move to my end step. Imoen will trigger. Because I have the initiative and I've completed a dungeon, I'll draw 2 cards.
Wow. Amazing.
Drunk.
Most impressive.
At a pass.
During your end step, Wolf Strider will sack a goat.
Nice.
Scry 1. Scry the bottom. Then I will untap.
Oh yes, I also untap all my creatures.
Draw for turn. White, white. Black, black.
And green, 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 green.
I haven't used the green mana at all.
White, black.
Kayasura.
Wow.
Nah, sure. I have no response.
Yep.
Yep.
What can I do?
Response, I can't do anything.
Dice.
Dice. Goodbye, my party members and my party leaders.
I'll gain 1. Wolf Strider. I will exile the Wolf Strider.
Yeah.
I'll get 1 goat. I will tap infinite green. Green, untap, green, untap, green.
Okay, so your devoted druid enchantment has 3 -1 counters.
Yep. So that's 3 green. I'll tap this for 2 white. I will cast a Stone Hewer Giant.
Sure.
It's just a vigilance creature, yeah. I will move to combat. Myrkul is goaded, so I will hit Liang Ying for 7.
I'll take 7.
Alright, so I go.
Draw. Play a forest.
Wow.
Start already.
Impressive place.
Here it comes.
Counting mana.
So I'll tap for 10. I'll cast Kamahl.
Okay.
Kamahl enters the battlefield, Guardian protects it. I draw a card. Still drawing cards. Alright, I will tap 2, activating Treetop Village. It's a 3/3. So I'll move to combat. Kamahl ability trigger is a 6/6. Move to combat, attack Esmond.
Yep, no problem.
6.
6. You get the initiative.
Yes.
There you go.
I will scry 2. Oh wow, photo at the top.
Wow, so fast.
Amazing.
I will tap for 3 mana. I'll cast Living Twister. It's a pinger.
Oh.
And I'll say go.
I'll keep draw. Tap 4. A custom kiln artist.
Oh, here it comes. This is the turn.
Sick.
No lah. Tap 4. Cast big score.
Nice.
Okay.
I will discard a card. Get a treasure.
3 treasures.
3 treasures and draw 2 cards. Then I sack 1 to sack the navigation off. Cultivate. Okay, so the island enters tap. The mountain goes to my hand. Then I ley land for turn. The mountain. And then I will equip the Swiftfoot Boots to Stormkiln Artist.
Very nice. Makes sense.
Take the initiative.
And go into combat.
Okay.
Attack Esmond.
5. I will take 2.
5.
5.
6.
Oh yeah.
6.
Oh no. Okay, I'm at 23. Anything else?
No, done.
Draw. Oh. I will tap 5. And I will play Explore the Underdark.
Oh, okay.
So I will search for 2 gates into the field tap and I take the initiative.
Very good, Esmond.
Thank you.
Very good.
So, but because of Gone Gate, they will come in untapped. It will be Azorius Guild Gate and Baldur's Gate.
So strong.
Party at Baldur's Gate, guys.
Where's the party?
Yeah, in the Undercity, where I'm going for the second time. I will search for a basic land card. I find a swamp into my hand. I will play everyone's favorite card.
What is everyone's favorite card?
Maze's End.
Nine Fingers Keen!
Oh, okay.
How is this everyone's favorite
I
card?
don't know, it's a new favorite card. Alright, so Nine Fingers Keen doesn't give me the initiative, but whatever.
Alright, sure.
Land for turn will be Maze's End!
This is bad.
So it really was the...
This is bad. Alright.
And then I will activate Baldur's Gate's ability. So tap 2. So I add 8 white mana.
Alright.
Now I'll use 2 for Arcane Signet. Okay. I'll use 1 for Immovable Rod.
Alright.
What's immovable rod?
Immovable Rod can tap stuff down.
Yeah, it's for the venture. Actually, it's quite strong, you know.
I'll use 3 to activate Saravok's Tome. So exile cards from the top of my library until I hit non-land and I can cast it for free.
Wow,
Okay.
that's quite strong. Okay.
Yeah. Non-land. Oh, Chaos Warp!
Very nice.
Where's Mutani?
It's in the graveyard. Yeah. It's hiding there.
I will Chaos Warp the Devoted Druid enchantment.
Oh, makes sense.
Very strong, very strong. Okay, sure.
No more Infinite Green, untapping,
It's a token. It's
exile,
exile
right?
already. Yeah.
It's exiled.
So does he still reveal?
But you still review?
Hilson Keratin.
Oh, there you go, another dog.
Very nice. Not nearly as good.
Okay, and then I will use the remaining 2 plus 2 more to activate the Immovable Rod.
Sure.
And I will target Kamahl! It loses all abilities.
Loses all abilities and can't attack or block, right?
Yeah, can't attack or block.
For as long as the immovable rod is tapped.
Yeah,
So sad.
I'll pass.
Okay. I will untap. During my upkeep, I will use Wolf Rider's ability to sacrifice a goat.
Okay.
Alright.
Doesn't do it. Scry the bottom. I will use the Wolf Rider's ability to sacrifice the Ilson Keratin. I'll exile it and make a token. I'll scry 1. Scry the bottom. I will draw. Not great. I will tap 2 to tap
Cure.
Stone Cure Giant. I'll
Okay.
search my library for equipment.
Anyway, Paul, I have an answer for the Maze's End with 1 degree of redundancy.
Okay.
Hopefully.
I will find Pack Weapon.
Very nice.
I don't lose the game for having 0 or less life.
Very nice.
Goes onto the field.
No, it comes and feel attached to a creature.
Oh wow.
As long as it's attached to a creature, you don't lose. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alright. I'm back. I will swing at I'll swing at Esmond. It's a 7/5. So the trigger goes on the stack and I will reveal the top. Ta-da! It's a 1.
Okay, so it gets +1.
Yep.
So it says 8. Okay, so first you lose 1 life. And then I will not block, so I'll take 8 damage. Down to 15.
Yep. Then I will tap 1 green. I will play Ever Since Pilgrim. Now I'll say go.
I will draw for the turn. Tap for 5. I will cast Nisa, who shakes the world.
Shake it.
Any response?
Nope.
Oh, and you have Yavi Maya, right?
Yep, I will Mirai.
Okay.
So I will +1. I will tap the Treetop Village to float 2 mana. Because the abilities on the stack, I'll untap the Treetop Village and put 3 +1/+1 counters on it.
Okay.
So I'll use the 2 floating and another 4 from here. So I have 1 green floating left. Nature's Revolt, which all lands become 2/2 creatures.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh
okay.
no, my gates.
Move to combat!
Wow, that would have been crazy with Kamahl.
How can I beat through the Esmond?
He's open.
He's kinda dead.
He's super dead.
He's kinda already dead.
I use the 1 floating left to return a tap land to my hand. Yeah, from Living Twister, and I'll play my forest for the turn.
Living Twister. Oh, relevant. This forest cannot attack.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, right. I need enough to survive the backswing.
If you want to do it, you want
Yeah,
to.
why are you doing all the dirty work? Force him to do some work.
Can you end him?
I can't end him lah. But I'll get rid of Maze's End lah.
As in, if you leave me at like 4 or 5, then he just send a few lands, I die also.
That's true.
You don't have to do all the work. I mean, this is a team game. It's a 2v2, right, Paul?
He declared you foe.
Yeah.
He declared you a
He
foe.
declared me your enemy. It's done.
Okay, combat is it?
Yeah, this 5 goes to Esmond.
Sure. I will block Khan's Bastion with 9 Fingers Key.
Okay, so this 9 damage goes through.
Okay, and Khan's Bastion dies.
So what will happen is I will tap a forest and I'll return Khan's Bastion to my hand.
Oh no. Okay, I'm down to 6.
7. I would say go.
Turn untap. I'll keep the draw.
Won't you all just die to come on next turn anyway?
Probably.
Okay, what are the high priority things to remove? Maze's End, Kamahl, Fighting Weapon. So that's... Okay, I'll go through my options first. First, I'll tap 2, I'll cast Sorcerer class.
Nice.
I am level 1. I draw 2 cards, and then this card. Solemn Simulacrum.
Okay.
Stonekiln gets blocked by this. Then I need to get 3 lands through to kill Esmond.
Don't do all the work, let other people do some work for you.
I've heard that before.
There's always a way out for everyone.
Okay, combat.
No!
Yeah, okay, Stonekiln and 3 islands attack Esmond.
But why?
You ventured 3 dungeons.
You're about to win next turn. How about that? Good enough reason for you?
Fine, I'll block Stormkill Artist.
Okay.
I will take 6 and die.
Yeah.
In the dungeon.
Stormkill dies as
In
well.
the other city.
In the other city.
I die in the other city.
Die in the other city.
On that damage, you get the initiative.
Yes.
And I will give you the big ass undercity.
Wow, stonks. Okay. Search
That's
for
my small
a
part.
basic. Oh, a basic. A basic. Okay, so I sack all my treasures. That's 3. And then 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, yeah, 7. And
Style of
cast Diluvian Primordial.
Ooh, strong.
Okay.
Then I will cast
Kayasura.
Oh, I did that wrongly.
Oh, you needed my Chaos Swap?
Yeah. I need your case swap. Oh well. Yeah, that's a mistake.
Oh no!
So it's Vindicate and Splendid Wreck, I guess.
Vindicate.
So Vindicate targeting Nature's Revolt.
Yep, and Splendid Reclamation.
And Splendid Reclamation.
Okay, sure. Then in response, I'll tap for 10.
10?
Then I'll cast a Decree of Savagery. So all my lands now have 4 +1/+1 counters.
Very good.
Okay. Okay, then I return the lands from my graveyard to the battlefield. I'm done.
Huh. sack the Ever Since Pilgrim. Exile it. Scry 1. Scry to bottom. Why am I getting nothing but mana? Untap. Draw. More mana. Play a Temple. Scry 1. More mana. Move to combat. Dangi, I'll swing at you with
You can review first.
Myrkul.
Okay, attack trigger from packed weapon.
Attack trigger from pack weapon.
Reveal.
More mana. More mana.
Kamahl will block.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
So it bounces off.
Yep. Tap 1. Play Elvish Mystic.
Okay.
Like they go, yes.
Untap. So weird now. Okay. Draw for turn. I will plus 1. So this is now a 10.
Most powerful treetop village. Most powerful treetop village.
Move to combat. Because of Kamahl, each creature I control get +3/+3 and gain trample at the end of turn. Kamahl.
The initiative.
To Paul.
has the initiative.
And treetop village to Matthew.
Yeah, I'll block Diluvian Primordial.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, I'll take 12.
Alright, damage.
Yeah, so -5, I'll take 8.
Yeah. So I'll gain the initiative.
Stonks.
Stonks. So I will go Myrkul. Very nice.
Myrkul.
About that.
Myrkul just getting goaded.
It's like swinging everywhere.
Okay, so now I will tap for 4 green mana. I will cast Growing Rites of Illimok. So I left with 1 mana. And I will look at the top 4 cards. Oh no! Oh no!
But more for creature decks, I'd say.
Yeah.
Put a creature card among. I don't have any creature card. What the hell? So I put at the bottom. 4 more mana, total of 5. I'll cast Nixa, World Waker. Yeah, sure. I will +1. So this one becomes 4/4 land.
It has to be the Slackwood Blade.
Yes, it's indestructible.
Yes, it's indestructible.
Yeah, I'll tap for 6 mana. I'll cast Ashaya.
Ui.
It enters the battlefield. I see Guardian Project sees it. I'll draw a card.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll end the turn. Glowing Rites will see 4 creatures and will flip.
Okay.
Yep.
Yup.
Draw.
What's this? Okay, let's go with the Hail Mary.
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, Neera.
Neera.
Alright, Neera.
Let's go Hail Mary. That one, I'll cast Otherworldly Gaze. But not really!
Chaos Walk. No! Preordain.
Well, I mean, he can go into something.
Yeah, you get
I'll cast Preordain. Bottom.
Okay, draw a card, draw a card.
I'll lay land for turn. I'll equip the boots to Neera, so she'll still be around to block. I'll level up Sorcerer Class. Okay, now level 2.
Level 2.
Done.
Done. I will tap 2 to tap the Stonehewer Giant to search for an equipment.
Oh, you have other equipment?
I have other equipment, I'll find the boots.
Oh, alright.
Stop goading my Myrkul.
Stop loading Myrkul!
I'll put the boots on Myrkul, so he will stop getting goaded for once in his life. I will sack the Elvish Mystic and exile it with Woe Strider to scry 1. I will leave that on top. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
I will untap. I will draw for turn. I will play Sun Petal Grove. I will tap black, white, green,
Nice.
green, black, white, green. So that's 5 mana. I will cast Stinging Study. I draw X cards and lose X life.
7 cards.
Nice.
Such a good card.
So I go to -2.
Wait.
Oh, he's gonna steal it.
I'll cast an offer you can't refuse.
But not really! A Brit!
Wow, artifact.
It's a pack weapon, that'll be good.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, pack weapon.
Holy crap.
You live by the pack weapon, you die by
And
the
you
pack
die, and then things suddenly kills you. Okay, Paul's
weapon.
dead.
I'm dead.
And then I die to Liang Yi.
Yes.
Alright, okay.
Good game.
Alright, so that's it for D&D Adventures in Forgotten Realms.
Double Masters Legends of Baldur's Gate.
Yes, that's it for Double Masters Legends of Baldur's Gate. I did exactly what I wanted to do. I died in the dungeon.
Very nice.
Nice.
But yeah, party, mechanics, initiative, dungeons, I think all really fun and surprisingly powerful.
I didn't hit 60%, sadly.
A braid.
But that's part of the chaos. And a break was wonderful.
A braid was good enough.
It was good. That was a good break.
Second place!
Myrkul is potentially very broken. If you really go all in, you want to put in all your tutors, you may lose a lot of friends. So I recommend you play it nice. Play it nice.
Just Kamahl is surprisingly interesting. I could have gone the route of more aggro, but I keep getting shut down.
More aggro.
More aggro.
Well, it actually works well on its own because Kamahl already pumps the creatures, and once you have those creatures lands, you do not have any worry of running out of attackers.
Alright, so that's it. Hope you all enjoyed our double feature, double episode special for Double Masters. Patrons once again will get to vote and suggest commanders. So if you want to support us and influence what commanders we're playing here, go check out the Patreon page, or just support us by buying some merchandise, or just comment, subscribe, like, share. Anything you do helps us out so much. Thank you for watching. It's been a tiring day for us, and we will see you next year. I mean, next season. I mean, next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.